Beyond the veils of the mundane world, where time ceases to be a river and becomes an infinite ocean of consciousness, lies Vaikuntha. It is the eternal abode, the celestial city of light, where the walls are made of precious gems that hum with the vibration of Om. Here, the air is perfumed with the scent of unmanifested lotuses, and the gentle waves of the milky ocean, the Kashira Sagara, lap against shores of golden dust. In the heart of this radiant sanctuary, upon the coils of the thousand-headed serpent Shesha, rests the preserver of the universe, Lord Vishnu. His complexion is the color of the rain-laden storm cloud, his eyes are lotus petals witnessing the birth and death of infinite universes, and his presence is the very heartbeat of Dharma. Beside him sits Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, she who is the embodiment of beauty, grace, and the wealth of the cosmos. Their union is not merely an attachment, it is the fundamental harmony that keeps the wheels of existence turning. One eon, as the cosmos shuddered under the weight of an impending cycle of renewal, the divine atmosphere of Vaikuntha grew solemn. The great Lord Shiva, the destroyer, sat in the frigid peaks of Mount Kailash, lost in a meditation that threatened to unmake reality. His consort, the radiant Sati, daughter of Daksha, sought to align the cosmic energies, but a great tragedy was unfolding, the sacrifice of Daksha, where the fire of insult would lead to the dissolution of the mortal coil of the Devi. The balance of the three worlds, the Trimurti's delicate architecture, teetered on the brink of collapse. Vishnu, ever the silent guardian, watched the threads of fate weave a tapestry of sorrow that would eventually lead to a rebirth, a bridge between destruction and preservation.
O beloved, mother of all worlds, the cosmic dance of Shiva and Sati is entering a phase of profound darkness. The sacrifice is prepared, and the fire that consumes the ego of the prideful Daksha shall also consume the mortal form of the mother. We must look upon this not with grief, but with the wisdom of the cycle.
My lord, I see the threads. Sati shall cast herself into the sacrificial flame, not out of despair, but to purge the impurity from the house of her father. It is the necessary dissolution. Yet, the longing of the destroyer, the separation of the divine couple, will shake the very foundations of the 14 worlds. How shall we facilitate the rebirth of the goddess, so that the cycle of Shakti may return to the arms of the Lord of Destruction?
Through grace, my queen. I shall remain the witness, the silent support. When she returns, she shall be Parvati, daughter of the Himalayas, and the path to her union with the Lord of the Mountain will be paved with penance that will illuminate the darkness of the Asuras who currently plague the celestial realms.
The narrative of this divine interplay spans lifetimes. As Sati ascended into the fire, the tremors were felt even in Vaikuntha. The Devas, trembling in fear, looked to Vishnu for salvation. The Asuras, taking advantage of the vacuum left by the distracted Shiva, began to ascend from the netherworlds. They sought to overthrow the celestial order, believing that if the destroyer remained in grief and the preserver remained in contemplation, the universe would fall like a ripe fruit into their wicked hands. A great battle ensued in the mid-heavens. The sky was lit with the brilliant flashes of astras, celestial weapons that tore through the fabric of space.
My lord, the Asuras move like a swarm of locusts upon the golden cities of the Devas. If we do not intervene, the Dharma will be buried beneath the rubble of chaos. The time of passive witnessing has passed.
Indeed, my beloved. The duty of the preserver is to walk the path of the battlefield when the order of the world is threatened. I shall take the form of the warrior king, the protector who stands firm against the tide of darkness. You, Lakshmi, shall imbue the weapons of the Devas with the vitality of existence, so that they may fight with the strength of the truth.
With a movement as graceful as the flowing Ganges, Vishnu rose from the serpent bed. He manifested the Sudarshana chakra, the wheel of infinite spinning light, which cut through the Asuras with the precision of cosmic law. The battle was a symphony of destruction and restoration. Lakshmi stood upon a lotus that floated amidst the chaos, her radiance blinding the demon armies. She poured the nectar of perseverance into the hearts of the Devas, reminding them that they fought not for territory, but for the sustenance of the Dharma. The Asuras, led by the prideful Tarakasura, unleashed waves of illusion, transforming the battlefield into a mire of shadow and deceit.
You seek to conquer the universe with deception, O Asura? You forget that truth is not a fragile thing to be broken by a sword. Truth is the foundation upon which your own existence is sustained, even if you choose to spit upon the hands that feed you. Witness now the finality of my decree.
Vishnu unleashed the Narayanastra, a weapon of such terrifying power that the very stars seemed to pale in comparison. The blast was not one of fire, but of pure, crushing reality. It stripped the Asuras of their masks, revealing their internal rot, and sent them fleeing back to the dark corners of the cosmic ocean. Peace, albeit fragile, was restored. But the silence that followed was heavier than the war. Vishnu returned to Vaikuntha, his heart still attuned to the distant, lonely meditation of Shiva.
The war is won, but the heart of the world still beats with an irregular rhythm. My lord, the rebirth of the mother is the next step in the restoration of balance. I shall descend to the earthly plane, to the mountains, to ensure that the circumstances are perfect for her return. I shall walk among the humans, the sages, and the spirits, planting the seeds of devotion that will bloom when she arrives.
And I shall be the wind that carries your message, Lakshmi. We are the architects of the play. Let the world know that through love, sacrifice, and the enduring power of Dharma, all things return to their rightful place.
Centuries turned into an eye blink for the residents of Vaikuntha. They watched as the daughter of the Himalayas grew, her soul echoing the ancient resonance of Sati. They watched as she performed her austerities, her body lean from fasting, her mind focused solely on the Lord of the mountain. And finally, when the union of Shiva and Parvati was consummated, the universe hummed with a renewed frequency of joy. It was a rebirth of cosmic proportions. The union was the source of life, the catalyst for the birth of Kartikeya, who would eventually humble the demons that once defied the heavens. Throughout this entire process, Lakshmi remained the guiding light, the subtle influence in every encounter. She was the one who whispered to the sages to guide the young goddess, and she was the one who blessed the union with the bounty of a prosperous future. Even in the eternal splendor of Vaikuntha, the love of Vishnu and Lakshmi remains the template for all human devotion. It is a love that does not bind, but liberates. It is a love that understands that individual desires are subordinate to the greater cosmic order. When they gaze at each other, the reflection they see is not just of themselves, but of the entire universe held in a delicate, loving embrace. Their relationship is the ultimate teaching, that wealth without wisdom is empty, and that preservation without love is impossible. As the cycles of time spin ever forward, from Kali Yuga to the dawn of a new Satya Yuga, the divine couple remains the constant, the silent observers and the active participants in the drama of existence. They are the beginning, the middle, and the end. They are the truth that sustains, and the beauty that inspires.
Do you hear it, Lakshmi? The sound of the new cycle beginning? The prayers of the mortals are growing stronger, filled with the hope of those who have seen the light of our play.
Yes, my lord. The cycle of rebirth is the heartbeat of existence. As long as we hold the balance, as long as we keep the fire of Dharma burning within the hearts of the seekers, the universe will continue to thrive in the cradle of our love.
And thus, the story of Vaikuntha continues, not in the past, but in the present moment, manifesting in the hearts of all who seek the truth. The battle between the Devas and Asuras is the battle that plays out within every soul, a struggle between the light of awareness and the darkness of ignorance. To know the story of Vishnu and Lakshmi is to understand that you, too, are a part of this eternal dance. You are the seeker, the soldier of light, and the witness of your own divine unfolding. May you always keep the radiance of the lotus in your vision, and the strength of the preserver in your actions. If you have felt the stirring of the divine in this epic journey through the realms of Vaikuntha, and if the wisdom of the ancient cycles has touched your spirit, I invite you to join our sacred circle. Support the preservation of these eternal stories by clicking the like button and subscribing to this channel. By doing so, you help the light of our ancient heritage grow brighter, ensuring that the tales of the gods continue to inspire generations to come. Join us as we continue to traverse the infinite corridors of Hindu mythology, uncovering the truths that shape our reality. May the blessings of Vishnu and the grace of Lakshmi be upon you always. Discover the hidden lessons behind the Trimurti's dance and how the divine couple orchestrates the cycles of existence to maintain the balance of the universe. This story is a testament to the power of devotion and the timeless wisdom of the Vedic traditions. Immerse yourself in the breathtaking world of Hindu mythology as we chronicle the rebirth of the Shakti and the ultimate victory of righteousness. Witness the beauty of the celestial realm and find your place in the grand design of the eternal cycle.